Hey guys, how are you? Julie McHugh here. We are inside today, upstairs in my spare room, my office. A little windy out, so I hope you weren't caught in the rain or anything like that. So we have two cardio bars left on the schedule, and today we're gonna do some of the work we did last week, some bar and with some Pilates in it, but I also want to give you guys a couple exercises that I know I'm also a corrective exercise specialist that really help, especially us. Number one, if we're moving forward with our daily lives, typing, driving, things like that, but also if we're running. So I'm a runner, so I always am looking for exercises that sort of will wake up my glutes to make my glutes the main action muscle when I'm running, and then my hamstrings lessening. So, but without further ado, we're going to start warming up today. So I'm seated. We're going to take a big breath in, expand your ribs 360 degrees, right? And I say that, but if you knit your ribs, your fingertips together, you want to see them touch and expand. Shoulders drop. So inhale, and with bar, I'm just going to give you some verbiage here while you're breathing. With bar, we're always thinking about stacking. So we're stacking our head, big exhale there, on top of our chest, on top of our shoulders, on top of our rib cage. Inhale, exhale, on top of our hips, and then knees. And we went through this last week. We're going to do it again this week. Let's bring those arms up this time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice job, guys. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Thinking about stacking and elongating it out of our whole spine, our whole kinetic chain. So from the top of our head to our coccyx. We're going to just stretch our neck for a couple little exercises here. So I'm going to initially start with just dropping my ear to my shoulder. Now I'm dropping my chin to my chest. Now I'm backwards on the opposite shoulder and then back. And I'm just going to slowly go through this rotation and really feel that opening with my traps. Today we are going to use some weights, and as always, we do not need weights for this class. If you have them handy or you're using this in the library, reverse, you can go grab a set no more than 3 pounds. And then around again. Should feel really nice. You might hear some snap, crackle, and pop here. And good job. So now we're going to take our chin down and then back, look at the ceiling, and keep your mouth closed here. Down, look at the ceiling, down, look at the ceiling. Beautiful job. So just right and left. Keep breathing here, guys. Left and right. This time you're going to look forward. Now you're going to look in the corner of the room and you're going to drop. It's a 45-degree angle, and you're going to stretch a little bit, different area of your neck here. Bring it up, center, look at the 45-degree angle, and then drop it down. Nice job, guys. We're going to get on all fours here. We're going to start with our first exercise. It's going to be a child's pose to a cauldron. So first you're going to come low into your child's pose. You're going to push yourself up, and I'm going to back up so you can see my hands, but I'm just going to rotate all the way out, back to my child, all the way in. Good job, guys. All the way out. Then we're going to warm up your hips next. We're going to be doing a lot of chairs today and a lot of pigeons, plies rather. We're going to do some pigeons to get ourselves ready. So don't worry about what you look like, and you just want to really be in touch with your body here. Let's reverse. And you're just loosening up that lower back. So you might have been sitting, you might have been engaged in another activity, but cardio bar really should be working on all these great little muscles that support us. And if something's super tight before we start, it may not be as amenable to being stretched and toned. Nice job. One more time here. And awesome. Now you're just going to be on your hands and knees. You're going to just take this right knee and you're just going to place it on your calf. So if you've been foam rolling or you have done foam rolling in the past, move it down. You're just dropping that knee on the back of the calf of that left. So foam rolling, you're looking for trigger points, muscular trigger points, sore areas. This is like giving your own, if you ever heard of like a lacrosse ball, things like that. I find that our calves are often very neglected. The top of my foot is on the ground, relax. And I'm just working down my calf, placing my knee deeply into the muscle, and you can even massage it a little bit there. Nice job, guys. All the way down to that ankle. So this could be like your fountain of youth movement. I try to give you guys different stuff every week. Keep your breath going. So you have a nice little arsenal of things that make you feel good. And even if you just do a portion of this class, maybe this is something you can return to if you're, say, tight in that lower back, and just doing a different version of cat-cow, it can really open up different muscles for you, and just honestly work different brain cells, because we do the same stuff each time. It's not as fun and exciting, and you want to be excited about your workouts, because that'll keep you coming. Nice job. All right, so I hope that feels good for you. Now we're going to go into our down dog, and you're just coming down, one knee heel down, then the next, you're just biking out those feet, just pedaling out those feet. We're going to take our right leg up, swing it through. You're going to have it just on a horizontal line here, and you're just going to inhale here, exhale down, inhale here. If you have a lot of space in your hip here, you can always go on a yoga block, or this side rather, you can always go on a yoga block. It might make it a little easier, or a pillow. And if you feel like you have a lot of flexibility, you can just come on down. Nice job, guys. Let's do the other side. So we go back into our down dog. We're going to come up, three-legged dog, and then bring it on in. And I feel like we try to get so much in. I hate shortchanging you on these mobility and flexibility exercises because they're so important. So if we put them in the beginning, I know we're going to get them in, as well as all our traditional bar work. Inhale here, and again, this isn't hitting the ground, and you feel okay with it, no problem. If not, you have the option of a yoga block or a pillow right there. And again, you're just going to come down a little bit lower if you feel that's your game. And if it isn't, every time you get on your mat or on your floor, you're a different person, a different body, depending on what you did yesterday, okay? Nice job. Now we're just going to come back up. Woo! And then down, last stretch of the day. Nice long neck here, abs are in. You can come up nice and high on those toes to stretch those feet, because you will be coming up in releve. Those heels come down, bring it on up, and then down, bring it on up. And then jump it in, and then roll up nice and slow. Beautiful job, you've completed your stretching warm-up. We're gonna get into our bar work. So let's roll those shoulders. Give me a few swimmers. You wanna get those shoulders nice and open. I'm gonna ask you to place your hands above you in a balletic Y. 3, 2, 1. Our shoulders come down, our arms come up, and we're starting to kick. So here's our more traditional bar warm-up. So I'm coming here with a nice pointed toe, kicking forward. And again, we talked about stacking, right? So we're stacking, your head is not forward, your head is not back, you're right in the middle. You're kicking, pointing that toe. Keep going, guys, a little quicker here. Getting that cardio in, come on, kick. Now if your arms are getting tired, don't worry, you will be bringing them down in a slice and move motion on the right and the left side. But you've got 8 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1, we're gonna slice. So you're just turning that midsection, Making sure you're not stumbling. Name of the game here is control. You should feel that beautiful stretch in your lower back as you turn. And how much and how deep you go into that turn is completely up to you. Great job, guys. Keep going. We're going to stand tall after this. 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders back to your mat here. We're going to come up on our tippy toes. We're going to walk forward and backwards. You can certainly be in the center. Otherwise, shoulders are down. You want to have a nice V in your back, activating your lats, scapulas pulled in, activating from the top of your head, bottom of your coccyx, up into your releve and down. Up and down. In your pizza. Beautiful job. Up, down. We're going to start walking forward and backwards. Warming up your feet, rolling from the bottom through the midpoint to the tippy toe. We're going to pause in the center and we're going to pump, okay? Right in your mid-range. 3, 2, 1. I'm in my mid-range. My heels are meeting and I'm pumping. Working on my calves. I have a slight posterior tilt. My abs are in. My navel's to my spine. I can feel this in my butt already. Come on, push. Woo! Keep going. Hold it at the top if this is too much. This is why I did your calves prior to this, okay? So they should have gotten a little more limber if you had anything sticking in there. Hopefully we worked it out. They're ready to work. 3, 2, 1. Let's walk forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. My head's getting hit off. Hello, here we go again. 2, 3, 4, shoulders back and down. 1, 2, squeeze your butt. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Stand tall. 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Up and down. Beautiful job, guys. We're going to take this right into chair. So let's come in the center. Now your chair can start off with prayer hands, or you can go alternately all the way up. So let's just start pumping. So you want to think about where is your power. You're drop deeply into your heels. Your legs are squeezing together. Your shoulders are back and down. You're hollowing out your navel. You're not straight up and down. You have that little 45-degree bend in front. Your shoulders again are back away from those ears. Nice job. We're going to hit side to side in another 6 seconds. Great job, guys. Now, if you're feeling comfortable and you feel like your arms can handle it, you want to get those arms up, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's hit it. Right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Beautiful job, guys. So we're practicing our plie here. Or our chair rather. We're gonna go into our plie because you're gonna see that in our main set today. Abs in, keep going. Woo! For 3, for 2, last one right, and last one left. Nice job. Roll those shoulders, look left, look right. You're working on your plie here. So we're gonna work on those inner thighs. Again, reset yourself. So you don't have, again, you don't have duck butt, you don't have shrimp butt. You're right in the center. And sometimes when you duck and shrimp, it'll reset your center easily. Same thing with my neck. Make a double chin, extend all the way out, and then you reset to center. So here we are. So we're going to come down and come up, down and up, down. Beautiful job. You're dropping that rear end down. My wall's behind me, but I'm almost thinking I'm against a wall, right? Keep it going. Down and up, down and up. Get those arms out to the side. Beautiful. Down and up, down and up. And hold. You're going to take that left hand palm goes to the ceiling. Right hand palm goes to the ceiling. You're going to bring it over and back. Over and back. Drop a little lower. Woo! Bicep by the ear. Nice work. Drop another inch. Really reach, opening up those intercostals. Getting nice and long for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set, other side. Woo! Should feel good, guys. But again, you don't want to squish that arm right up to that head, right? You want to keep it nice, distanced, having that work come from the midsection. Burning here, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Hold, right, left. You'll see this repeat a little bit later, but with weights and bent arms. Keep it going. Over, over. It's almost like your ribs are on a shelf and you're sliding them back and forth. Nice job. Drop it 1 more inch or come up, your choice. Otherwise, you're down. We're going to circle those arms forward. Squeeze that butt. Just breathe up. In and out, in and out. Really rotate. My palms are facing the ground right now. Drop another inch. And again, you can come all the way up and come down whenever you need to. Reverse. Woo! It's almost like I'm trying to touch either wall, okay? That's how much I'm reaching out. Just back to your breath. Take the drama out of your face. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! See, no weights there. They were pretty challenging. We're just going to roll it down here. So all the way down, there's a bend in those knees. Once you hit the mat, you want to shake your head yes, then shake your head no. Then you want to look forward, come up flat back, just like if you're going through a savasana or a whole yoga sun salutations. Now we're in our plank. You're going to drop this down, bring it up into up dog. Look at the ceiling, chin up, mouth closed. Inhale, exhale, wide knees, down to child's pose here. It should feel good. You can shake back and forth a little bit, a little winnowing, just opening up. We're going to come to a couple plank series here. So you're going to take that right foot out. You're pointing at the back wall with that toe. We're going to repeat that circle that we did with our arms clockwise. So let's hit it. Let's go. And we're in it. Woo! This is 3. We're going to 10. 4, 5. Push out of those shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of those palms. 6. Push out with the area between your shoulder blades. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Bring knee to nose. Extend out. Knee to nose. Extend out. Knee in. Knee out. Here's 4. You get a break after we get to 10. 5. Woo! 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Awesome job, guys. Drop that toe. We're going to go back to that child's pose for a little break here. Inhale. Exhale. And again, the name of the game here, guys, is just to work that leg. So if you need to come down with that supporting leg, no problem. Really quick, palm goes to ceiling. Stretch that shoulder on the right. Nice job, guys. Back again. Palm goes to ceiling on the left. Extend, couple breaths. Always take that time to sneak in a shoulder stretch where you can get it. All right, guys, shake out those wrists. We're ready for the other side. Roll those shoulders. You're going to get into your plank. And again, this leg can be down at any point, but let's give it a try. If you've been taking my class, you have the strength. So you point that back leg. We're just going to go clockwise. In, let's hit it. For 1, pointed toe. 2, even hips. 3, pointing to the ground. 4, 5, abs in. Push out of those shoulders. 6, like you're trying to do a handstand. 7, 8, 9, 10, other side, pointed toe, you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, guys. Hold. Knee comes in. Shh. Point it back out. So you're not arching your back. That foot is going back to hip level. You're at 2. Shh. 3, but you're just inclining that head in. 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try not to TP the hips. And 10. Nice job, guys. Woo! Reach it back again. And just enjoy that stretch. We're going into our main set, guys. So be on the lookout. If you have your weights, you will be using them, okay? If you don't, no problem. We're gonna come up. We're gonna use plie in the first 3. Then we're gonna go into chair pose for the last 4. And then we're gonna finish up with plie. So we're gonna alternate between plie and our chair pose, alternating flat feet up on releve, which just means your toes, okay? So let's start. You need your weights nearby, but not for the first exercise. So we're just gonna come up, we're back to our plie. You're gonna come up, you're gonna place those fingertips right behind your ears. You're gonna drop it down. Now, if you're feeling this is too much for you, you're hurting your knees or something like that, option to come up a little higher, okay? Otherwise, you wanna have a little posterior tilt, your abs are in. This is a great shoulder opener. We're gonna get started now. We're gonna come over and we're gonna reach down, then come back, and then we're gonna do the other side, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's hit it. Shh. So you wanna make sure that you're reaching out of your lower lumbar. You're not squished down, your butt is not forward, okay? You're in the same plane and you're just coming down and you're reaching. So maybe you're reaching your calf, maybe you're reaching your knee, but I want you to think about you're trying to lift over something like a beach ball first before you do that drop. Keep it going. We're gonna have some big inhales and exhales coming in. 3, 2, and last one, 1. Nice job. Come up, 1 minute. This is the cardio on our cardio bar. You're gonna come down, reach up and down. Let's hit it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Nice job. Up. Let's go faster. Down. We're gonna go into scarecrows next, so make sure your weights are nearby, or no weights at all, totally up to you. I'm dropping into my heels, nice job. Shh. I get tall here. Awesome, down. Shaking out all that good work we done earlier. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, little break. We're on our second one, our third exercise. Then we'll go back to those plies. We're gonna do a scarecrow. So we're gonna come over to the left while we kick out on the right, and then back to the other side. All the while we're sticking in plie. 3, 2, 1, and we start with the goalpost arm. You're gonna come over, center, over, center. You don't have to keep that pause there, but you can if you want. My plie isn't super deep. It's just that constant tension in that butt. Awesome. Keep going. Woo! Shh. Shh. I feel it in my tricep. I feel it in my entire shoulder. Posterior, medial, anterior. Keep going. You have 10 seconds here. You guys got it. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Hold here, and you're gonna give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, drive into those heels, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, guys. Drop it down. We're gonna start again. You're just gonna take a quick break here. We're gonna go back into those beautiful aerobic plies in 3, 2, 1. All the way down, all the way up. So you're really reaching, your abs come in there. You're bracing up, down, down. Everything you're doing, it's a mini squat. Shh. It's giving space in your vertebra. I like to alternate my crossing arms. Not necessary if you have too much to think about.
fill your body with oxygen. If you do nothing here but breathe for 45 minutes, that's great. I've got a little allergy thing going on, so I'm a little clearing my 30. 3, 2, and 1. You completed your plie series for the beginning. We're going to go into our chair pose, okay? So let's get down here. Okay. So what I would like you to try, and what I talked about in the beginning of class, is trying to get a little corrective bar work for our back extensors and our glutes. So the first thing we're going to do is you have your left leg up. You're going to come down with your right leg, and you're going to balance here, and you want to have that arm out. If you need to, you can have your arm right on your hip. See how you're feeling. Your abs are in, both of your hips face to the ground, and you're just going to come out and you're going to fly on that right side. We're going to get started in 3, 2, and 1. We're here. So bend over, T as in Tom. That other opposite leg is that opposite arm and opposite leg, and you're going to come down and come out. Shh. Squeezing that butt each time. Good job, guys. Shh. Nice work. This is hard. So we use chair to launch us into this position, and then we're going to use chair with both feet down after our next exercise. Your abs are in here. You have a nice long neck. Think turbo ballerina. It's sort of like a little arabesque. with an extension. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. My son's hitting balls and they keep coming by the window. I keep thinking of birds. We're gonna do the other side. So again, arm is out. 6 seconds and we're gonna continue. Then we have one more on the floor. Then we're back up to our chair. 3, 2, 1. My right arm extends out. My left foot is back. So it's just like a frozen arabesque. But we're getting some beautiful fly work in here. Woo! Abs are in. Chin is off the chest, you're breathing. Look at something stable on the floor. Shh. So good for you. So good for your balance, your posture, your kinetic chain. Barre does all this, but I bring in elements that make it just a very robust 45 minutes for you. Abs are in. Woo! So it's hard to keep your balance, fight for it. Shoulders away from your ears. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. All right, so we're gonna come down. So your weights are gonna come back and forth. Squeeze into your chair, come down. Your abs are in. We're gonna come forward and backward, forward and backward. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Forward, backward, forward, backward. I love these. Are 2-for-1s, 2-fers. Let's come down. You want that weight in the heel. Remember, we're in a balletic chair. Squeezing our inner thighs together. These go on forever. Keep going. We're going to hold them in the center. 3, 2, 1. We're going to come right in the center. We're going to come down, come in, come down, come in. Really, you can actually come in with a pump if you'd like. Whatever you feel is working for you today, okay? We're going to switch our legs in another 7 seconds. Shoulders are back and down. 3, 2, 1. Take a moment. If you have to, just stretch out that lower back like I do. These are great. Just a little twist, okay? Back in the center. And again, options here. Bring it in, bring it out, or you're in, little ballet move there. Nice job, guys. Working on those legs. Woo! Good job, guys. You have 12 seconds left. I want those shoulders back. You just have a slight bend in your lower back. You just want to bring those pelvis in so you don't access your lower back so you're sore later. And break. Nice job, guys. Take a moment. Okay, so now we're gonna do a one-legged deadlift up into a shoulder raise, okay? So let's bring both those weights down, or no weights at all. You're gonna come down again, more one-legged work. Bring it in, bring it up. Good job, guys. Extending that leg out, bringing it up. Knee comes to the chest or above. Bringing it down, bringing it up. We're gonna switch legs, another 15 seconds. Extending, really feeling your abdominals here. Woo, extending. Make sure you don't round those shoulders forward. We don't want that, okay? And here's your break. You're just gonna switch those legs. So you're gonna come down, one-legged deadlift, point that toe, bring that knee up, raise to the ceiling. Keep going, guys. Nice work. Raise to the ceiling. Bring it all the way down. And then all the way up. And then down. Whoop. And then up. 2 more. And again, think about grace, lightness, keeping everything level. You got 1 more here. Extend. And up. Nice job, guys. All right, so now you can do, if you have access to a chair, you could come over and place your head on the chair, on your forehead. If you have a wall near you, I'd like you to come forward, or options, if you have a bar, that would be the grand option there. But otherwise, I'm gonna use a wall here, or you don't have to use anything at all. You could just come forward and then come up and back, okay? So I'm gonna start with my right leg. We're just gonna do an extension and come on back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you're bending all the way over. You're bringing that toe up, placing it down. Bringing that toe up, placing it down. Good job, guys. Shoulders are down and back. And you want to have a nice feeling of length in your lower back. And you want your abs pulling, protecting it. So if you are leaning on something, you don't want to have a death grip on it. Nice work, guys. We're going to do our pulse in 3, 2, 1. Chin off that chest, and we're pulsing. Really getting into our glutes today, our hamstrings, being balanced, working unilaterally. Shoulders are away from those ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake out those legs right to the other side. So again, you're leaning or you're creating your own angle there with no support. It's up to you. We're going to come down. You're going to extend out nice and long. You can even be here, but you want to have your abs in to protect. Let's come up and down. Nice job, guys. Shoulders are back. If you're in this position, and if you're laying on those hands, like right here, you want to come over and then down, but you're still not collapsing. But there's just a lot of options when you do bar exercises at home. People don't necessarily have a bar, and frankly, you don't need a bar. You can use a chair, you could use your kitchen countertop. Last 2, and then we're gonna pulse. Or, as I mentioned, a wall, or nothing at all. Let's go. We're pulsing. Abs are in. So I'm not just lifting, I'm extending. I'm trying to touch the back wall with my leg, and I'm really feeling a burn in this right glute. Just a little lactic acid. You guys got it. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. Let's just do a little hip bend, and I'm gonna access my desk here to do it. We're gonna finish off with 2 arm exercises. Again, back to our chair. So do the other side here. Inhale, exhale. And then roll on up. Nice work, guys. Okay, so we are gonna come, again, using our weights. Always bend your knees when you When you bend over, you're gonna come down nicely and tightly in your chair with that O's abs in. You're gonna give me a speed row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand it up, squeeze your butt, lateral raise, okay? We have 10 seconds, loosen up that lower back. I'm just gonna move my timer right to left. 3, 2, 1. Bend over, speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press into those heels, bring it up. We're coming out. Make sure you don't break those wrists. You 1, 2, 3, 4. You want that arm and those wrists to be in one long line. You don't want to curl your leg, your arm, hands. 2, 3, 4. Bring it up and lift. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up and lift. Beautiful job. Over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. Squeeze your butt and lift. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up and lift. Beautiful job, guys. I'm going to drop my weights here. We're going to end with staying in our plie, or our chair rather, but now we're going to move it out. We're going to make our pizza, and we're just going to complete a couple back exercises. We usually do this on the ground, but I hate to leave you without a ton of like some good back work, especially bar avails us so much. So we're just going to come up in a beautiful Y, and you can have weights here or not. I'm going to back up a little bit. So when I come all the way up to give my Y, I'm going to squeeze my scapula back. In fact, I am thinking I'm going to use weights here. But I'd like you to come up and releve each time, okay? As long as you don't wiggle too much, a little instability in your ankles is fine. Inhale, exhale. You're going to reach up, nice and long, with your shoulders away from your ears, with a posterior tilt, and you're going to squeeze. This is about precision. You're getting nice and high on those toes. And now we're back down. Nice job. Reach up, 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 up. Good job, guys. Up, 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 up. Slight bend in those elbows. You never want to lock out your joints. You're enhancing posture here. You're making all those little posterior muscles we just worked in, those little pistons. And we're taking advantage of the releve, working the bottoms of our feet. It just feels so graceful here. Down. Reach up. And then down. Last one, last one. Reach up, all the way up. Beautiful posture here. Reach, 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 reach. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze your butt. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. All right, we're just gonna we're back down. We're gonna do some plank work on our, for our abs, okay? So we did do some ab work in the beginning. We're gonna do a little bit more, just 3 exercises, and I'm gonna stretch you guys out, okay? So I really wanna do a rainbow plank. It strengthens everything in the back, and you just do 1 foot at a time. You're just gonna bring that foot up and over in a plank. So here we are, here, and again, you can look like this, okay? Or bring both knees up, bring that 1 and then 1. So we're gonna do 10 on each side, okay? Inhale, exhale, shake out that head. We had that great mobility work in the beginning. We're back down for our planks. All right, let's hit it. Right leg goes over our left ankle and then back and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job, guys. Bring it on back. Awesome. What you can do also here, if your wrists are killing you, is get down on those hands and go down on those forearms, okay? All right, I'm going to join you on your forearms here. Why? I just want to do a little different for my shoulders and not freak out my wrists. And let's hit it. So that's 1 rainbow. 2, 3, hips face the floor.
4, 5, 6, 7, abs in, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job, guys. Just gonna come down. You know what, let's do some swimmers here. But let's do our swimmers. I was gonna give you guys a Supergirl, but let's just do our swimmers right on our stomachs. And now you can bring your head up while your arms are out and your legs are back, okay? You can take the right arm up at the same time your left, really point, and then down. So that's 1. Keep that head up. You don't want to drown in the water as you're swimming. 2, 3. This is a little more accessible for people. Shoulders away from your ears because everything isn't held up aloft the whole time. So this is 5. Just taking our time. 6. We're going to end this with this one because we need that stretch. 7, 8. Squeeze your butt. 9 and 10. We're just going to finish off on that other side. Shoulders away from your ears. Reach, 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 reach. And you are done. That forehead comes to the ground. You're coming back in your child's pose. So I like to have wide knees here. Guys, I'm going to give you a really wonderful stretch. It's called a pretzel. So you want to, I'm just going to slowly, I think I'm going to do it from the side. I think you can get it a little bit more. So I'm just going to lay down. I am going to have my head down. Everything's flat, so you can see. I'm taking my right knee and I'm just doing an easy spinal twist. And I'm rolling over to that opposite side. So my knee is not touching, but I'm going to keep my hand right above my knee on that right side. Then I'm going to reach back. I'm going to look the opposite way, and I'm going to grab the top of my foot on the opposite side. So I basically have my feet are laddered, right? So I have my right knee on the ground, my left knee is on, or my right knee is on the ground to the outside. Inside is my left knee, and I'm grabbing that leg, so I'm getting, and I'm putting pressure on my right IT band, and then I look the opposite way, so I get a neck stretch. So you're getting a quadricep stretch, you're getting a lower spine stretch, you're getting a hip stretch, and I'm just breathing here. And again, if anything is feeling funky, just do a slow rotation, a nice spinal twist. You don't have to do all this extra jazz. You just want to breathe here. Don't forget to keep, if you are in a pretzel, you want to keep pressure on that outside of that leg. Nice job. So slowly let go of that left foot. And then I like to put my hand underneath my right. Just bring it to the center, wiggle it around a little bit. And then down we go. Let's do the other side. So now I've got my left knee. I bring it in kind of to my armpit. And then I pull it over for an easy spinal twist. This might be enough for you. So be respectful of your body and your body today. I'm looking at you, but I'm going to take that bottom leg and I'm going to pull up on that foot. So now my legs, I have my right leg on the ground and I'm stretching my quadricep of my right leg. My left knee is on the ground. I couldn't get my other knee on the ground, so it just tells you. And now I'm going to look the opposite direction to stretch my neck. So I have pressure on the outside of my left leg, and I'm just breathing. And again, you can look towards me, you can look away from me. This is like a one-stop shopping stretch though, guys. I can really feel it in my quads. Nice job. Now I'm going to let go, use my hands to bring under my thigh, bring it in the center. You can roll, do that. We did that cauldron in the beginning. You can do another cauldron here. And then opposite side. Nice job here. And you can thread the needle. We'll end on a hip stretch. So you're making a figure 4. I'm just going to thread my fingers underneath behind my back on my left thigh. On my hamstring, pull back. Feel that opening in my hips. You can extend that leg for a little deeper stretch. Get a little more hamstring action. Down, let's reverse. Bring this over. Feels so good. Thread behind. Stretch in. Inhale, exhale. Bring it on up. Bring it on down. And then you can just end with butterfly, with just having those legs out. And then roll to your right.
We are at 5:30. Thank you so much for joining me for Cardio Bar. I'll be back tomorrow night with your boot camp, and we have one more week of classes